Has Bukayo Saka just shown to the world who Arsenal is going to be signing next? Let's get into it. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Wherever you may be in the world, I hope you are having a great day. And we are here to talk about, has Saka just given us a little bit of a gem as to who Arsenal will be signing next? I can't lie. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go and check his Instagram. Or just look here. Can you notice anything? What do you notice? Go on. I'll give you a few more seconds just to have a little peek into the image. Yeah, let me know what you see. All right. For those of you that didn't see it, I'm gonna tell you what it is. Look in the bottom left corner. You'll see a photo of none other than Eberechi Eze. Yeah? Now, before we get into the gas of it, before we get into the conspiracy, theory craft, this and that, let me just get out there and say this is clearly some sort of advertisement for New Balance. Bukayo Saka is a New Balance athlete. And correct me if I'm wrong in the chat below. The comments below. I think that Eberechi Eze is also a New Balance athlete as well. So maybe there's another reason for it. Maybe we'll see, some sort of other video come out, some New Balance advert, and it makes sense. Yeah? But as it stands right now, we don't know all of that. Yeah? That hasn't been confirmed. Yeah? But all we do know is Bukayo Saka has very purposefully posted an image on his Instagram with him and Eze in the photo. Now, we all know that Arsenal have had interest in Eze for a while, but it's really intensified this summer. And Eze to Arsenal has been spoken about, I'd say, for the majority of the window. Yeah? Even to the point where most Arsenal fans, me, myself included, think it's done. You get me? We think it's done. I can't see a world where Eze is not in an Arsenal jersey by the time the window ends. Obviously, I hope it to be sooner rather than later. Something that a few things give me kind of confidence in this. Eze wants to come to Arsenal. Arsenal wants Eze. Crystal Palace, they're anticipating negotiations with Arsenal. I haven't seen anything come out yet of, Crystal Palace or any sources close to Crystal Palace saying Crystal Palace are not going to entertain any sort of offer from Arsenal for Eze. I haven't seen any of that. Yeah, nothing's been shut down as it stands. Arsenal and Berta have been talking to Eze's agents all window. And a lot of sources have been speaking about the fact that we expect Arsenal to make a concrete offer early this week. Now, Arsenal have also kept the number 10 jersey available. The number 10 is still available. I think we're holding it for Eze. You could make the argument that, maybe it's for someone like Rodrigo. Maybe it's for someone like Leao. But I think it's being held for Eze. We've seen it come out recently that Eze is viewed as a 10 coming to Arsenal, and it shouldn't affect any deal for the left winger. Now, this is why I think that Eze will get the 10. Yeah? Now, also, Eze, one of our own. He came from the Arsenal setup. You know what I mean? He's coming home. Yeah. Now, on top of all of that, yeah, I was gonna say subtle, but I don't think it's as subtle. Saka has left the most blatant gem. Yeah. The day before, I've seen people say that Arsenal are gonna make a bid. And you know what? Now we can start talking about things like, did Saka do it because, I don't know, of his own volition? Or have Arsenal communicated with Saka and been like, let's start some of the build up to the unveiling of Eze at Arsenal? And obviously Saka and Eze, really good friends. We all know this. And yeah, I just think that Arsenal fans, I think we can be very excited at the moment. Yeah, I can't lie to anybody. I think we can be very excited. Like I don't think I've seen anything like this before. Obviously, comments below. Let me know of any kind of other scenarios in football where a player's been heavily linked to the football club, and then one of the current players of that football club has posted, I guess, an image on their social media of them and the player linked in that photo as well. Let me know, because I can't recall. I mean, off the top of my head, I can only think of things like, and it wasn't even really social media, but like things like when, for example, Cesc Fabregas was at the Spain camp and all the Barca players were putting the Barcelona shirt on him. And that was painful. I think Saka's done this in a lot more of a respectable way. To me, that was very disrespectful to Arsenal, and it was also very painful to watch at the time. But I can't think of another scenario like this. And if Arsenal's new kind of way of like, can I say appeasing the fans? Maybe? Appeasing the fans, or kind of like dropping like, I don't know, little Easter eggs about who they're going to be signing next. If this is like kind of a way they're going to be doing it going forward, I'm all for it. I am all for it. Because me as a fan, yeah, you know, don't get me wrong, I know people that know people, but for the most part, I don't really know for certain who Arsenal's going to sign. And most fans for their clubs are like this. Like, we speak on Football Daily, but we don't really know who our clubs are going to go for. If this is Arsenal's new way of kind of like, Arsenal fans, we know you're excited. Arsenal fans, you know, we know you're waiting for the here we go or the Bomba. But, you know, there's things that we've got to do. You know, there's T's that need to be crossed. There's I's that need to be dotted. You know, there's certain kind of procedures that we need to go through. But we know that we haven't really activated anything. But we're going to drop you little eggs so you know the direction that we're going down. I'm all for that. Obviously now, if Arsenal don't sign Eze, you know, I'm gonna look like a complete idiot. Yeah, I'm gonna look dumb. Yeah, but that's fine. We don't mind. Yeah, because it's all for the content. We don't mind. Say what you want. Just like and subscribe. You get me? So yeah. I won't lie. When I saw this circulating on the internet, at first I was like, oh, you cheeky boy, Saka. Pause. DG's lurking somewhere. I was like, what? Swear down. Is this how we're doing things? Saka, don't. And part of it is like, Saka, don't do this to me, because people know how much I want Eze to come to Arsenal. Obviously, Eze will come. He will link up with the Bible boys. You get me? Saka, Timber, you know the gang, pastors and that, church life, all of that, Sunday service. And, you know, I'll depart on this little, I don't know, kind of funny-ish type thing, yeah? We all know there's like this kind of thing that goes around the internet of like Arteta likes his players to be locked in their relationship and married, and a lot of players under Arteta during his tenure they've got married and all of that. Eze got married this summer. Maybe that's a little egg. Now, I'm not saying that Arteta said to Eze, hey, if you want to join Arsenal, you're going to have to get married. But I'm just saying, yeah, it's a massive coinky dink, yeah, that the summer that we're heavily linked to Eze, yeah, is the same summer that he got married. So look, people, let me know what you think in the comments below about this little Easter egg that Saka left. Do you think it's harmless? Do you think there's any intention behind it? Do you think, like I mentioned at the beginning, it's all part of a New Balance kind of branding, advertising type thing, and there's nothing to it? Is Saka just harmlessly posting a little preview to advertisements that he did with New Balance? Let me know in the comments below. And while you're at it, whoops, check out this.